What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very important warning about the markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So, heading into tomorrow, it's going to be Friday, September 26th. Keep in mind that 1 hour before the stock market opens tomorrow, we have a very important PCE data report coming out. We're expecting the numbers to be very close to what we saw before, if not somewhat higher, a tiny bit higher when it comes to our PCE for all items. So for core PCE month over month, we're expecting the numbers to be about the same. For all items month over month, we're expecting 0.3%, a teeny tiny increase compared to before. For all items year over year, we're expecting PCE inflation to be basically a little bit higher by 0.1%. And then for core, we're expecting practically the same number, maybe a tiny bit higher by 0.1%. So almost the same numbers, maybe a teeny bit higher is what we're expecting for inflation coming out for tomorrow. Then we have our Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report at 10 o'clock a.m. alongside the inflationary expectations. So we're going to see if this causes the market to dip more, or does the market just see a big V-shaped recovery and starts to bounce? When we zoom into SPY and go to our 30 minutes time frame, we're struggling so far to break and hold above the 658 resistance. This is where our 20 EMA happens to be. And we're simultaneously holding very close to about 655 in that range. So SPY is holding up well. We're going to see if we could try to like dip and then bounce, or if we fail here. It all depends. But you want to be very patient and be very careful if you're holding anything overnight, because you never know what the inflationary data is going to cause. We're going to likely gap up or gap down tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. But just be very careful. SPY has not reclaimed critical support, but also has not lost critical support either. We're kind of like in the middle right now between 658 and 655. Until one of those levels break, we'll see which way we end up going. On the QQQ is the same thing. We have not broken 596 to be bullish. We have not truly lost 591 to be more bearish. We're in the middle right now. We're going to see which way it goes after our data comes out. Will the market just bounce and see a big push to fill our gaps? Or does it get a big rejection? We'll see about that just to be safe. On the IWM, we need to reclaim 240 to bounce. If not, if we lose 238, we're looking for a bigger dump. We're also stuck in the middle, so we're waiting to see. ES tried to bounce it, rejected, but now it's trying to rebound. Can we reclaim 66.92 to bounce more? Do we lose 66.30? We'll see about that. NQ needs to get back above 24,661. It could try to bounce. There is potential so far, so we'll see how it ends up going. When it comes to Bitcoin, we've been basically dipping a little bit more. We need to see this get back above at least 110,000. If you lose 108,000, it's going to be even more bearish. So we're still technically in the middle, so give this the time it needs. For other tickers, we also have Tesla. Unfortunately, Tesla's not looking that great. We saw this dip a little bit more. So this is beginning to break structure right here. Unless Tesla gets back above 430 to bounce, we're now favoring downside a little bit more on Tesla, and we might be once again returning towards 415 if we can't hold above 424. We will see if PCE helps Tesla bounce or not. Be careful right now. There is some weakness on Tesla stock. Nvda is still holding support. We need to lose 174 to be more bearish. We also need to break past 180 to be bullish. We're kind of stuck in the middle, so give this the time it needs to develop. For Appl, we're looking a bit more bullish. If we lose 250, it's going to be bearish. But if we break past this 257.5 area, we're looking for 260. Appl still looks more bullish, outperforming the markets. For Palantir, we're range bound right now between 174 and 185. We've been stuck in the middle, but this could try to break out higher if we break that resistance. We have AMD, which is trying to bounce right now. It's favoring 162.5 or above. It looks a bit more bullish. Coinbase is showing some weakness. We need to hold above 310. If not, I could be looking for a 305 then 300 retest. It's still showing some weakness. Amazon needs to get back above 220. If not, we're looking for 215 as for potential targets. Meta is dipping, but there is key support right here at this 746 area. We'll see if we bounce. Google has support right here at 245. We'll see if we rebound back up to about 248. And then Microsoft could be once again retesting 505, and we'll see if we bounce. So give that the time it needs. But there is some downside risk. The VIX, it's been on an uptrend. We're going to see if the VIX is going to try to bounce or get a big rejection. There are wicks forming that do suggest that rejection could be coming. The market's about to bounce, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to be very patient with this. We're still in the middle. SPY has not, once again, broken our key resistance to be bullish. It has not lost major support yet to be more bearish. Although we're in the middle, we have to be patient. And we'll see what happens with our PCE data release tomorrow morning. So if you're holding anything overnight, if you're holding options, just be careful. We don't know if the market will gap up very hard or gap down. Just be careful and be patient. I'm going to remain very neutral, at least for now, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you all so much for listening. Have an awesome rest of your guys' days. I'll be back in another couple of hours for another update, and peace out.